Hey, you stumbled upon my environmental science video about embedded energy. Hope you find it interesting and engaging, and well, enjoy! What a long day. Stare at that TV. Now, I gotta think of a video game to play. Because I'm in the mood to play video games. I could always go with Smash Brothers. I could go with Mario. Maybe some Rock Band. Who knows? Who knows? You know what? Actually, what would help in this situation is some food. I could go for a good old-fashioned burger. Yeah, with cheese, lettuce, tomatoes. Yeah, that sounds about great right now. Well, time to go get one. Hold it right there! What? Who are you? How did you get into my room, and why do you look exactly like me with a hat? So, how I got in here does not really matter, but what does matter is that I am a part of you. That is why I look like you, except I wear a cool hat because I like wearing hats. I'm just that side that likes wearing hats, but I'm also your environmental conscience. Every person is supposed to have one. That way they can make perfectly good decisions before they go and ruin the environment. Wait, why did you just give 2 thumbs up in that direction? There's literally nobody there except my games. But oh, I get it. You like games because you're a part of me, so you're impressed with the game collection. That makes sense. Anyway, environmental conscience? Wait, does this mean you're here because I'm about to make a bad environmental decision and you're about to have a conversation with me about it? Really? Why, yes! I think your game collection is impressive, and I know it front to back because I am you, after all. I like a lot of the same stuff. You know, Zelda, Smash Brothers, Mario, Halo, even some shooters like BioShock. Of course. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. But that's besides the point. What I'm here to talk about today with you, before you going out and make that burger, I need to talk about embedded energy and making good food choices because it's going to be important for you in the future. And, by the way, can you turn your chair to face me? That'd be pretty nice. Okay, just give me 1 second. I gotta turn this around. Get in line. Alright, so now let's talk, buddy. Let us talk. Alright, thank you. Now let me explain what embedded energy is in case you don't know, which I'm assuming you don't know because we're having this conversation right now. Embedded energy is not the nutritional value of a food, but rather everything that goes into the life cycle of the creation of said food, which in this case is the cheeseburger. This includes like growing the crops for it or even transporting it across the country to get to your home or to whatever restaurant you want to eat it from. So check this graph out. This graph basically shows that we are wasting a lot of food, which in turn is wasting a lot of embedded energy. This is a big problem and it's going to really affect you and everybody else later on. So it's important to know about this sort of stuff now so we can come up with solutions to combat this. So you're saying it's important not to waste food because whenever we waste food, we waste this so-called embedded energy, and this comes from all the different sources of the environment. And whenever we do actually waste food, it's like we're wasting energy. And in other words, we're just harming the environment and using these resources for like no reason? Oh, I think I get it. That's probably exactly it, and that's why this is actually becoming a big problem, isn't it? See? I'm smart, I can pick up on things like that. Yeah, you know. I'm glad that you get that, Mr. Sean, but let me just say, not everybody's going to pick up on that idea that the fact that wasting food means you're wasting embedded energy like you just did that quickly. There are some people that are still going to debate about this. Which is why the fact of the matter is that even if you still want to eat the foods you want, it's the food choices that you make as an individual that actually affect the embedded energy greatly as well. Because it could also mean, like, for example, if you eat locally grown foods, that's actually less embedded energy used up because, after all, the ingredients would probably be more locally grown, and therefore there's less embedded energy used through transportation. So what happens with that is that you end up making a better food choice as a result that helps the environment and might also be an even healthier choice for you to eat. So that's actually a win-win possibility that you as an individual can certainly make. Educators and decision makers and scientists all have data that absolutely proves this. Really? So I can imagine that if everybody did this as individuals, this could reduce the ecological impacts of foods with high amounts of embedded energy, such as cheeseburgers, and that could actually improve environmental conditions while at the same time actually really improving the health of people. Wow, that's pretty cool. Say, did you ever hear that out of all energy that's wasted throughout the years, that only 2% is actually food waste? Well, this is just something I supposedly heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but that seems very small and minuscule, isn't it? You know what? I have heard of that fact before. It's from this article from a professor at the University of Texas who wrote about embedded energy. You know what? Maybe I could provide you a link to that sometime and you could go check that out. It's a bit of an interesting read. But I think apart from, well, talking about that factoid, I think we covered everything here. We covered embedded energy and why you should actually focus on that and focus on the choices you make in order to really become an energy-savvy consumer that actually likes to eat good food. And eating good food is really a good pastime for people. I mean, who doesn't love good food? But apart from eating good food, well, what is there to do now that we have this conversation? What's there next to do? We gotta play some video games now, my friend. You know what? That's a cool idea. Only just one problem. I'm a part of you. I can't actually play the game at the same time as you. The controller's just gonna go right through my hands. It's not gonna work like that. You might as well just invite some friends over, and I'm sure that you have at least 2 in mind that you could think about. And I'm sure you know who they are. I am very sure you do know. Oh man, really? That kinda stinks. Well, I guess there are some friends I could invite, and you probably know that because you are a part of me after all. That could be an interesting idea. I do know some people to invite over. In fact, I get the feeling that they might eventually know too. I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking things. But regardless of that fact, thank you for educating me on embedded energy. I very much appreciate that, and I'm sure that someone else out there, if you spread this information to them, will appreciate this too. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm sure you could probably use this information because it's going to be crucial towards our survival eventually, and especially as we learn to conserve our environment. After all, it's very important, it's necessary for our survival. So, on that note, I have to thank you for having this conversation with me, and bye, Sean! See you later, my friend. It was nice getting to know ya. And you know what? He was a pretty cool guy. I feel like oh wait, that guy's supposed to be me. Of course. And I just made myself look like an egotistical, crazy guy. Thank goodness no one was around to watch that. But you know what? Locally grown foods and saving on embedded energy. That sounds like a pretty neat idea. I think I'm gonna go out there and get myself some locally grown food. Yes! That's it! I am off to get some locally grown food! Yeah.